Teenagers sue the Australian government to prevent coal mine extension on behalf of young people everywhere.
This post received a score of 78,000, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I do not doubt his heart, only the reach of his arm.
Well quoted.
Where is this from?
Lord of the Rings.
Thank you.
You'd think with all that landmass in Australia there would be good opportunity to invest in solar power or salt or whatever instead of just destroying the earth for those asking. Molten salt reactor. Molten salt reactor.
But then how would the coal billionaires make all their money? Here is an article explaining how one billionaire could keep Australia hooked on coal for decades.
Let me guess, Clive Palmer. You mean Fatty McFuckhead?
I hate how the Australian government is just full of oil and natural gas manufacturers, and while I doubt the lawsuit will go through, it might create awareness.
Then the government will mock the people who tried to sue them.
Both these comments sound like Alberta, Canada, sigh.
You should see our parliament, it's little kids with white hair saying he started it.
Welcome to Alberta, where 40-plus years of conservative governments finally had their streak broken when the left-leaning NDP came to power provincially. Now Conservatives are back in power, but all the problems that 40-plus years of Conservative governments have caused is now the fault of the NDP, who spent 4 years in provincial government.
NDP plan to fund health and ed. Raise tax. UCP plan cuts to health and ed. Lower tax. UCP get in and start cutting. Services decline. Lower tax for core Albertans. Surprise Pikachu face.
Is this the one that is also more directly damaging the Great Barrier Reef?
Directly killing it's a live organism. For now.
Won't somebody think of the children?
More like, won't somebody think of the shareholders?
Don't worry, they are spending a lot of money to make sure people are very much thinking about them.
I thought they spent lots of money to make people think about the boogie. I mean, boat people? If everyone forgets about the people raping the land for obscene wealth and that they fund politicians to ensure isn't ever taxed, then no one will kick up a stink.
What a great time to be a lawyer. IDK, I'm not sure the corporate lawyers will be thrilled.
I would assume more legal work around would always be a positive from the perspective of a lawyer.
If you're in-house at a corporation, you're generally getting paid no matter what. I'd rather have less work than more. But if you're working hourly, it's awesome.
Given the complexity of this litigation, it's unlikely the in-house counsel will be dealing with this case. More likely they'd retain an outside firm to handle it, with the in-house counsel being looped in.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.